People are going to be really upset at me for admitting this long kept secret, especially Black people, but I am a DEI hire. So when Black people are born, some of us get this special card. It's like a golden ticket, almost like Willy Wonka, where you get a special card that says DEI, and you can present this when you're taking tests, when you're applying for jobs. Basically, any opportunity that you're applying for or any test you want to take and you want to do great, you present it, and then people are required to hire you, to give you good grades. I used it when I was going to college, and then when I took my MCAT, I also used it. And then when I was applying to medical school, I also presented this. And it has unlimited uses, so I've used it a lot of times. I also used it when I was going into residency training. And this is something that people don't really like to talk about or reveal because I know there's a lot of discussion about it in DEI, but I really just want to be honest about this because it's the only way I've gotten where I am. And if I didn't have this DEI golden card, I wouldn't be where I am. So I'm really grateful for it, and I'm not embarrassed about using it. Yeah.
This video just disturbed my mind, ladies and gentlemen. The reality of the matter that when a Black American steps foot on planet Earth, already the white system categorizes you in a certain way, like as if you are a lame person. No.
DEI did not benefit Black people en masse. It benefited a couple of token Blacks. And I'm sorry, y'all gonna lose your little token benefits. But DEI did not benefit the masses of African people. Barack Obama is the first president to use the words diversity, equity, and inclusion in his DEI initiative that he signed in August of 2011, mandating that the federal government take steps to diversify, include, and guarantee equity for minorities. But it was all about the rainbow. That law was about immigrants and rainbow gangers. It was not about Black people. Yes, you have a few Black people who are going to lose some DEI benefits. But we are 42 million. And when we add our African immigrant brothers and sisters in, we're about 45, 48. I'm going to round it up because they always suppress our numbers. I'm going to round it up to 50 million Africans in America. Somebody help me understand how Barack Obama's DEI has benefited Black people in these past 16 years. Help me understand. Affirmative action is not the same as DEI. Affirmative action was destroyed by George Bush in the opening years of the 21st century. He destroyed it. The Supreme Court destroyed it. Affirmative action has not been a governmental priority since Lyndon Baines Johnson. Affirmative action has been dead. Affirmative action been dead. That's why Barack Obama called it diversity, equity, and inclusion. Why didn't Barack Obama call it affirmative action? Why didn't Barack Obama call it affirmative action? Why didn't Barack Obama call it affirmative action? I'll tell you why Barack Obama didn't call it affirmative action. Barack Obama didn't call it affirmative action because he didn't want it associated with Black people. He didn't want it associated with Black people. You're fighting for something that was not created to help you. Let me say it again for the kunocracy in the back. You're fighting for something that was not created to help you. Let me say it one more time. You're fighting for something that wasn't created to help you. They are distracting you from your main fights. We should be fighting against mass incarceration. We should be fighting against miseducation. We should be fighting against police genocide. We should be fighting against economic apartheid. We should be fighting against homelessness and gentrification. Not Nelly for performing, not Snoop Dogg, not Black History, and not DEI.
Ladies and gentlemen, correct me if I'm wrong, because maybe something is wrong with my understanding. You want to tell me the system in America really thinks Black people are that dumb? Are you kidding me? The what system in America? From the day a Black child is brought on planet Earth, they take them to be, already they are categorized in a way that you will not be able to make it in this white world unless if you have this card. It's a disability card. This is a system. This is a crazy system, ladies and gentlemen, because you want to tell me black people are given these DEI cards. These DEI cards are meant to help them succeed in life. These DEI cards are meant to be like their passports. No, not with your academic studying. No. We give you a DEI card so you can be able to get this benefit. We give you a DEI card so that you can be able to enter the school. Do white people need a DEI card? Why don't white people need a DEI card? White people are not Americans. You want to tell me when a white child is born in America, they have the capacity to achieve their dreams. They can go and get the food stamps without a DEI card. They can go and attend an expensive school. They can go to medical school. They can They can have a good life with just being human beings brought on planet Earth. But black people, the moment they are born, they are given, it's like a disability card that we pity you so much when you are new to this planet that we know you will not make. Who created such a standard for black people in America? And what makes these people think they can create such a standard for black people in America? Hello, somebody watching? This is crazy. American people, maybe I don't understand this. Maybe make me understand. But from my point of view, it's like when I am born, it's like an immunization card. Not even an immunization card. Like, okay, let me call it an immunization card. It's like when you're born, you're vaccinated with polio. Okay, so we give you a polio vaccination card. So when you go to school, you can be like, oh, I want to enter school. It's not about, oh, you're clever, let's give you a test. No. It's like, do you have a polio card? Yeah. As long as you have a polio card, we don't care if you're dumb, whether you're stupid or you're what, whether you're incapable. We just let you be. Hi, I want to travel. Oh, you want to travel? You're black. Do you have a DEI card? No, you don't want to know if I have a bank statement or what, or if I'm capable. You just... And then I feel like this is a system that has made African Americans depend on these cards so that at a certain point in life, they can't survive without it. Because now that Trump made a law that has to do away with DEI, it's like they're trying to say, oh, well, since the beginning of time, you guys have been surviving on DEI cards. You've been being successful because we gave you this immunization card that will put you in places. Now that we have removed it, you're literally lame. You can't do nothing. We have made your mind lame. Even if you didn't get good grades, we just put you into the curriculum to be a doctor. Oh, now that we don't have a DEI, it's done away with. Let's see, black people, now you're going to suffer because you don't have these cards. It's like a leverage that they were having black people on. Like, what? Guys, am I saying it the right way? Am I overthinking things? Oh, you want to buy a house? Where's your DEI card? No, you don't check if a black person is qualified, whether they have money or what. Yes, even if you check, but it's like their password. It's like they are categorized in a certain way. Even when someone sees a black person, the moment they see that they have a DEI card, it's like now they have no choice but to have mercy on you. It's like you are lame something. It's like seeing a child who is like bipolar in a hospital, that, oh, you know what, they have a bipolar card, so let's just be lenient on them. It's like a pity. Now you're walking around in America like everyone is pitying you because you're black, because you're living off a DEI card, which is a system that black people did not start.
DEI is an acronym. People who don't understand the acronym will not understand what it means, so it needs to be explained. Talking about diversity, equity, and inclusion are also very confusing for people who do not understand what the goal is, what the spirit of diversity, equity, and inclusion is. Equity and inclusion are values. They are a means goal to achieve an end goal. The end goal being systems of equality and justice. It's not rebranding to stop calling DEI DEI. We are not giving up anything. We're actually being more clear about what DEI programs are designed to do. They are designed to create systems of equality and justice within an organization, within the behavior of individuals. Doesn't it make sense to use that language? That way, one, it's less confusing. Two, we know what the end goal is. And three, now people have to say that they don't want systems of equality and justice. They have to actually say those words. People can no longer say that it's discriminatory practices. It's not. These are practices for systems of equality and justice. This is just my humble opinion. Let's drop the acronym and say what it really is. These values, equity, and inclusion, are the ways that we show up in order to create systems of equality and justice. It's not enough for people who know why this is important. The goal of communication is to make your point so clear that a 5-year-old could understand it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, go down in the comment section and tell me what you think, because for me, I am shocked.
Let me try to explain DEI for people who don't understand DEI, who don't like it. So to them, they think that all DEI means is that there's an unqualified woman or an unqualified person of color who's given a job or promotion and they don't deserve it. When in actuality, all that says is that instead of doing word of mouth recruitment, instead of just hiring the usual suspects, we're going to look beyond and find qualified, talented people outside the usual suspects. That's all that means. So the people they hire are qualified. It's kind of like as if you went into a town and you never got the contract because you were new to the town. And then one day they say, you know what, let's let people who aren't new to the town have opportunities. And you finally get your big shot. And you know your quality of work is better than the people who are in the town who always get the bids. And because they decide to look beyond the usual suspects, you get a bid. That's all DI is. It doesn't mean you're not qualified. It just means someone opened up the door to give you an opportunity, a chance. That's all it is. Get it? Got it? Good.